Welcome to Celebrity Investing, your go-to source for insights, tips, and updates on navigating the exciting landscape of personal and global finance. Please like, share, and subscribe for more exclusive content. Now we continue exploring common mistakes collectors make and how to spot fakes, damaged bottles, and short-lived trends. Consider these issues before buying hyper-local brands. Limited resale options. If you decide to sell, you may only find buyers within a 50-mile radius of the original bottling location. This severely limits your market and reduces the chances of a bidding war. Difficulty in authentication. Local or defunct brands rarely have well-documented histories. Verifying production dates, bottle variations, or even confirming the bottle is genuine can become difficult without significant research. The nostalgia ceiling. The value of these items often hits a ceiling. The initial buyer might pay a premium based purely on personal memory, but subsequent value appreciation is unlikely. The investment needs a wider pool of interested collectors to climb higher. Before investing in a regional bottle, check auction records outside the immediate area. If only local auction houses ever list the bottle, its investment future is probably limited. Bottles tied to fleeting promotions or limited time offers. Soda companies frequently release limited-time bottles to drive excitement and short-term sales. These often include special flavors, unique cap designs, or bottle graphics tied to a summer blockbuster movie. While these are marketed as limited editions, collectors often misunderstand their true value. Most promotional bottles are produced in relatively large quantities over a short period. These items briefly generate high collector excitement. Sellers may initially command high prices because of intense but temporary demand. Here is why these are unstable investments. Hype over history. Their value comes from current hype, not historical significance or genuine scarcity. As soon as the promotion ends, the buzz quickly evaporates. Sudden price correction. After the initial rush, thousands of these bottles reappear on secondary markets. The supply overwhelms the demand, causing prices to quickly fall back to near original retail cost or slightly above. No staying power. Collectors rarely integrate these promotional items into their core high-value collections. They are often viewed as momentary collectibles rather than enduring artifacts. Think of it like investing in a summer-only theme park snack. Everyone rushes to try it now, but no one wants it come December. Focus your collecting budget on bottles that have maintained a consistent collector presence and value metrics over decades rather than months. What about variations? Identifying where minor differences don't matter. Many collectors find soda bottles exciting because of the variations. Sometimes a slight difference in color or a minor change in the label design means a big payday. However, not every small change is a prized variant. Collectors often mistake minor production inconsistencies for genuine rarities. If a variation is not recognized by large collector groups or documented in price guides, it is likely just a normal bottle. You need to know the difference between a high-value variation and a common production flaw before buying. Investing in an undocumented minor change will almost always disappoint your collection budget. Label condition, when poor lamination or fading kills investment potential. Condition means everything when we talk about soda bottles, especially those with paper or painted labels. For bottles with applied color labeling, also known as painted labels, fading or significant wear is a major problem. For paper-labeled bottles, the situation is even more critical. If a paper label is peeling, heavily faded, or missing significant portions of the design or text, the bottle's value drops sharply. In this video, bottles are increasingly graded with strict standards. Since many pristine, full-label examples exist, the market punishes heavily worn items. Consider these factors regarding label quality. Investment versus display. A faded bottle might look good on a shelf, but it is typically only worth a collector's display price. It carries zero investment potential. ACL fading. Applied color labels should be bright and intact. If the paint is chipped, scratched through, or looks thin due to exposure, the bottle is a pass. Lamination issues. Old paper labels often suffer from water damage or poor lamination, causing bubbling, curling, or the label peeling away from the glass. This damage is usually irreversible and crushes the investment appeal. You should always seek 90% or greater label coverage and color fidelity for bottles you intend to invest in. Anything less represents a significant risk to future returns. Generic closures and cap mistakes that don't add value. When you buy a vintage soda bottle, you are buying the bottle as a complete artifact from that time period. This usually includes the original closure, whether it is a crown cap, a hutch stopper, or a specific lightning-style closure. Bottles that are missing their original caps or have the wrong closure installed are severely devalued for investment purposes. The closure must match the bottle's age and brand history. Why does this matter so much? Incorrect caps. Putting a modern generic beverage cap on a 1920s bottle destroys its historical integrity. It shows the bottle has been tampered with or poorly stored. Collectors want authenticity, and an incorrect cap signals the opposite. Standard closures. If a bottle uses a generic, widely used crown cap, the cap itself typically adds no value unless it features a rare or unique graphic specific to the brand. Bottles that rely on non-unique, easily replaceable closures are generally less appealing to specialized investors. The seal of authenticity. An original, unopened cap on a full bottle authenticates that the bottle has remained untouched since it left the bottling plant. If the bottle is empty, an original cap still shows you own the artifact in its complete original state. Avoid bottles where the cap is a standard generic replacement. This usually means the seller is focusing only on the glass, ignoring the important historical context of the closure mechanism. Always confirm the closure is correct before investing. Building a successful vintage soda bottle collection means buying with clear intent. You must bypass the common bottles, avoid damaged deals, and steer clear of items driven by temporary fads next year. Success comes from focusing your search on true rarity, maintaining excellent condition, and securing bottles with a proven history of collector demand. Every dollar you save by ignoring a faulty piece is a dollar reserved for a truly exceptional find. Collect smart, buy with confidence, and make your collection a valuable reflection of history. Now is the time to refine your focus and seek those enduring treasures. Stay tuned and continue to watch our videos to gain valuable insights into the world of finance. Subscribe, like, and share to continue your journey to financial success.